Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode. Just 6 Premier League games left now. You can see we are well and truly in the driving seat. We have got a 13-point lead with 6 games to go. After this game, there will only be a possible 15 points to play for. That's how close we are. Due to the fact we're really close to ending the season and the fact that a lot of you guys are asking for more stats and updates on the squad, their overall assists, goals and everything, and from those competitions. What we're going to do now is drop it down to 2 games per episode again and look at the stats, because I don't want to just plough through, win the league, and then that be the end of the season. That would be a bit crap. We'll play 2 games, meaning that today we could wrap up the title, depending on who we've got to play. We've got West Ham first. I think the second game may be a Europa League game. Yeah, it is. And then in the next episode, we've got Liverpool away. Then the second leg of the quarterfinal of the Europa League. And then Manchester United. This is going to be mental, this end to the season. It's going to be tough. But I think, realistically, we shouldn't lose the Premier League table. As I said before, it's not us having a great season. It's the other teams not performing particularly well. But then the fun starts of transfer suggestions. The transfer window opens and we go and improve the squad for next year. So that's what's going to happen. West Ham, first of all. Drop a like if you're hyped. And let's jump straight into this game. Bit of a derby game, this one. Bit of a rivalry. I remember West Ham beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge with Paolo Di Canio back in the day, scoring an absolute wonder goal where he chipped it up, kneed it, and then volleyed it. Carlo Cudicini had very little chance of saving it. That was here at the Bridge as well. Hoping to avoid that today and just get one step closer to grabbing the title that we can pretty much see ahead of us. Due to the fact we've got Europa League quarterfinal duties, I've kind of rotated the team a little bit, but not too much, so it's still strong. Loftus-Cheek's in there, Alvaro Video, Olivier Giroud starts up front. I asked you guys what you thought about him. Keep, sell. Jury very much split, so we'll see what he can do today. Ampadu partnering Harry Maguire at centre-back and Emerson comes in at left-back. It's a 4-4-1-1 or a 4-2-3-1 wide formation, whatever way you want to look at it for West Ham. Arnautovic, of course, always a threat on the counter-attack. They've got Lucas Perez and Felipe Anderson, Lanzini in there. So they have got some good players, and a lot of people suggesting that we sign Pavard. He's been signed already by West Ham. We can't go in for him yet. Of course, the one reason why people are in favour of selling Olivier Giroud is that, yes, he's had an impact off the bench, but one, we've got Michy Batshuayi coming back from loan from Valencia next season, so he'll get some game time, and two, the fact that he's quite old and his stats are dropping and he's just kind of going down in value. But that's not to say he's still not a good player. He's obviously a World Cup winner, we know that. Has chipped in with some vital goals, and most notably in the Europa League group stages, so he's probably one of the reasons why we've got as far as we did in that competition. We've got Harry Maguire here. He's been barged off the ball by Lanzini, which is a bit embarrassing. And Ampadu just prevents the corner. Kante around the corner for Aspi. Go on, mate. Little cheeky turn. Here is the man we were just discussing, Olivier Giroud. He looks up, picks out a great pass, and somehow the keeper has kept that out. I thought Emerson was just going to poke it past him, but it wasn't to be. Here's Lanzini, who's picking up the ball in those little pockets of space. Ampadu tracking back. Felipe Anderson, who is obviously quick, is running at him down this left-hand side, but Ampadu does brilliantly. Again, more involvement from him next year. We've got to make sure that we don't sign play. Oh, my word, Lanzini. Very interesting effort, that one. We've got to make sure we don't sign players that are going to push these youngsters out as well. We've got very much their best interest at heart, and we want to bring them through the first team. Don't want to just sign players in their place, which means they never get game time. That is not my ambition. What a pass that is, by the way. Here's Lucas Perez. Ever willing runner. Plays the ball inside to Arnautovic. Perez gets it back. Ball is played into Lanzini. Space for Arnautovic. They're swapping positions really well, West Ham. And Felipe Anderson caught Azpilicueta napping at the back stick, but his header was straight at Kepa. Oh, what a pass that is. Kepa's going to come out. Kepa needs to get there. The ball is going to go outside the box, though, so he just has to balloon it into the stands. Not in any rush to get back into his goal either, is he? But one thing I was going to talk about as well is Kovacic. Obviously, his loan spell is coming to an end. We are going to do everything in our power. I think if I was to ask you guys to vote or comment, you would unanimously vote in favour of keeping him around. Here he is. Loftus-Cheek now finds Video. He's got options in and around him. This is better. This is more like Sarri ball. Kovacic. Hazard stands it up. Video. Oh, he shouldn't be heading that over. Where's Giroud when you need him? Obiang finds Anderson. Anderson turns. Finds Ricat, the left back, puts the ball into the box. Ampadu should deal with it, but Kepa comes with a flying Superman punch. Knocks the ball away from danger. This is Olivier Giroud's weakness. That is running with the ball at pace. It's just not what he's known for. Kovacic, though, finds Hazard. You can see Alvaro Video making a run into the back stick, but the ball didn't find him.
2 minutes.
Into first half stoppage time. Ampadu is having a really good game back there. Snuffing out danger. Harry Maguire's going to have to do it now. He has done. Is there going to be a chance for us before the break? No. Still 0-0, no breakthrough, not a classic. Haven't created anything really clear-cut either. Best chance, I think, was that video header. Dropped points against Brighton as well, didn't we, in the last game? I'm not about to get into a habit at the business end of the season of dropping 2 points here and there. If we haven't found the breakthrough by, like, the hour mark, going to look to change it, see if we can get ourselves in front. But the main thing is that we don't go behind. Here is Felipe Anderson. Puts a good ball into the box, and Kepa is the one man single-handedly keeping us from going behind at the moment. That was a really good break from West Ham. No one picked up Perez. He'd done everything right. Kovacic tried to punch it away by the looks of things. Corner. Driven out by Anderson. Lucas Perez with another header. Unmarked. We've got to tighten up at the back. Loftus-Cheek with a throw-in. Here is Alvaro Vidillo. Goes back to Aspi. Kante. Around the corner to Giroud. Nice turn. He's left-footed, of course. He goes down in the box. Winston Reid just kind of panics and clears the ball as if he was expecting a penalty to be given. Vidillo looks inside. Not going to happen, and West Ham will clear. Don't think there was enough contact there for Giroud to go down, really. He should be stronger than that with his size. Maguire got to win that. Has won that. Second ball, though, picked up by Lucas Perez. Here is Obiang. This game's still very much there for the taking. Ampadu again with the interception, but Aspi's pass isn't good. He makes up for it by winning it back, and now he's looking to go forward. Plays the ball out wide to Vidillo, who is quick. We know that. He sets off a little run down this right-hand side. We want Giroud in the box. Giroud is now in the box. It's gone deep. Hazard heads it down. Giroud not in the right place, or the header didn't find him, whatever way you look at it. But 25 minutes to go. Changes about to be made. So coming on, or going off rather, Loftus-Cheek, Giroud and Vidillo, Roberto, Morata and Willian going on. No change of formation, just straight swaps. West Ham lump it forward. It's headed down and away by Kovacic. Here goes Willian. Fresh legs. Pace. Chance to run. We've got someone running. It's Morata going through the middle. Morata onside. First involvement for Morata. He cuts back. Looks to finesse it. Alvaro Morata comes off the bench. And listen to the cheer. He's celebrating in front of those West Ham fans. That could be a huge, huge goal in terms of us securing the Premier League title. He done well. He cut back onto his stronger right foot and bent it in the corner. That is what you call instant impact, by the way. Just bends it round the defender, uses him as a shield. Absolutely nothing the keeper could do. Ball is knocked out wide. West Ham not giving up on this game yet. They've still got just under 15 minutes remaining. Kovacic hadn't tracked his runner. Ball is played into the box. Shot comes in. I dived in as well. Harry Maguire, he's still wrestling with whoever that was in the box. I think it was Lucas Perez again. But that was a chance for West Ham. They've had a few of those, but Kepa's had a decent game in the sticks. Here's Kovacic looking for Kante. I didn't mean to do that. That was me. That's so bad. Although, it might have worked in our favour. Hazard looks right. Morata's touch, absolutely minging. That pass was intended for Willian. But look at Harry Maguire, commanding in the air. Morata, that's better. Willian looking to put it tops. Oh, it's gone just wide. So 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. West Ham have got a throw in a dangerous area. They're looking to go long, but that's not a wise move when you're a team with Harry Maguire playing against you at the back, is it? Aspi, Willian lays it back. Sergio Roberto's touch is so heavy, it allows West Ham to come forward. Antonio, good challenge from who? Ethan Ampadu again. Solid performance from him. Jack Wilshere coming forward, he's offside. Surely, Kepa with the save, and the flag actually stayed down. Unbelievable. Now we're turning defence into attack really quickly. Willian, he's all on his own. He's gonna have to create something magical from here. Just gonna hit it, and Fabianski tips it over. What a frantic finish to this game. But hats off once again to Kepa in goal at the other end. He's made another crucial save, as has Fabianski there. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, please. Why are we still playing? There we go. Chelsea 1, West Ham 0, and look at those fans. Has that confirmed the title? Has that confirmed the title? The fans are going crazy. The players are going crazy. It must have done. It has. I think it has. Spurs must have slipped up in their game. They must not have got a result. And we are champions here on Ultimate Difficulty in our very first season with Chelsea, with this group of players that we very quickly assembled. A lot of changes, didn't need to be made for us to put together a title-winning side. Obviously, we just had 1 or 2 new additions, and that makes those Kepa saves even more incredible. Morata, the hero coming off the bench, hasn't had the best of times this season. He's been used very much as a bit part player, but now Cesar Azpilicueta is going to go up and lift that Premier League trophy. I'm just going to shut up and watch along with you guys. It's a a proud moment. It's a proud moment. I feel like they could do some sort of adjusting to these celebration scenes. They've been the same now for a while, regardless of what competition you win. The trophy looks fantastic, I might add, the Premier League trophy. Here at the Bridge, which is great that we've won it at home. It's always better winning it in front of your home fans. You can do a little lap of honour. You know, you don't want to do it in front of an empty stadium because you played away from home. But Chelsea are the champions here today. Love that. Can't beat a cheeky squad photo either, can you? With the trophy itself. All right, Dave, close your legs, pal. Close your legs. You've got everybody in there that played today. Absolutely superb, each and every one of them. Look at Giroud. He's like, remember Ashley Cole's Roma team photo when he was just on the end? That's what Giroud looks like there. Of course, the main advantage of wrapping the Premier League title up so early is that we can put our full-strength team out here in the Europa League. We've got just a few games to play, 5 games away from winning it. 2 legs here in the quarter-final, 2 legs in the semi, and then winning the standalone final. Of course, it's not just a case of getting through the games. We've got to win them. We've got to put in a decent performance here, starting in the Netherlands. Feyenoord away. I'm pleased that the second leg will be at home at the Bridge. And they're going to take the game to us. Look, it's an attacking 4-3-3 formation. They are literally just going to fly out the blocks. I get the feeling. High pressure, attacking mindset. We've got to be careful here. So there's one change. Well, it's actually quite a few changes. We're keeping the same formation. I like it. It's fluid. It works well. But as Azpilicueta is knackered, probably those title celebrations, Roberto comes in. Jorginho and Barkley back in. Zaha and Icardi also back in the starting 11, along with Rudiger and David Luiz. We have had some sticky games. That's the best way for me to describe them, I think. Sticky games away from home in the Europa League this year. Stade Rennais. We had a sticky one at home to Villarreal. This is not going to be plain sailing. We're at the point now where there's some really big clubs left in the competition. Hazard looks for Alonso. There's no one in the box, so why not just try and drill it to the far post and hope somebody gets a touch. Didn't really work, but a splendid tackle. Wins the ball back. He stands it up into the middle. Wilfried Zaha. And out of absolutely nowhere, inside 8 minutes, we have scored what could be a crucial away goal and taken the lead here. Full credit to Marcos Alonso. The cross wasn't great, but the tackle to win the ball back here was phenomenal. And then the second delivery, well, stupid. More full Feyenoord for giving him 2 chances to cross it. When we look at the squad report after this game, I'll be so interested now to see exactly how many goals Wilfried Zaha has chipped in with this season, because it feels like he scores every time he plays. He was ever present in the team earlier on in the season. He might grab another goal here. No, because the through ball was not good enough. But yeah, he was ever present when he first signed. And then obviously team rotation, getting everybody a game, keeping everybody happy was key to winning the title. And he's now found himself subbed a few times. He nearly rolls one into the bottom corner, actually. Thought the keeper was just going to go across and pick that up, but the accuracy made it a decent save. And Icardi putting the defender under pressure. I think this time they've learnt from their mistakes. Maybe not, because they're not going to smash it clear, but Jorginho's been caught in possession. That's offside, surely. Doesn't matter. We will play from there. Sarri ball style. Barkley. Zaha. Oh, a little nutmeg back heel. Back to Wilfried Zaha again, who drills one. It's another good save from the keeper. Inside 20 minutes, we could really be 2 or 3 up. Kante. Roberto. Into Wilfie. Icardi. Jorginho in possession. Might have a go if space opens up for me. Why not? Oh, that's why. We were closed down. But we have got a corner. We scored quite a few goals from corners this season. Obviously, Icardi's not the biggest of our 3 strikers in the box. But David Luiz is up there. He'll be disappointed with that. Almost a free header. What is the keeper up to there? He's given it straight to Icardi, who hits one towards the corner. Maybe I could have taken that on a little bit. I just got excited because the ball was dropping, and there's nothing better than scoring a sweetly struck volley. Hazard, what a leap, by the way. I think he's hurt himself, though. No, that's not what we need. That is not what we need. That's a Chelsea throw. Is Hazard up? Yes, he is, I think. Is he injured? Yes, he is. Oh, I might play it safe and just bring him off. He's so key to our team, though. Zaha. Ball drops to Barkley. Touch. Just run straight to the defender, if you like. Yes, Sergi. Plays the ball inside. Zaha needs someone to lay it off to. There is that man. It's Jorginho. And then Hazard is injured, so I'm going to forgive him for not attempting an overhead kick there when I wanted one. Zaha finds Barkley. The Hazard thing, he's still injured. We're going to take him off at half-time. Hopefully he can make it that far. Turn of pace from Zaha, and the shot, and that's another fingertip save from the keeper, who's fuming with his defenders. I'm pretty sure he got a save on that. Let's have a little look. Looks as though it's heading in for me. Yeah, it's a good save. Corner. Hazard takes it, so he's not in the mixer. David Luiz, don't give him 2 attempts. Do not give him 2 attempts. He's so dangerous in the air if he wins the header. I don't know what this celebration's all about, though. He's getting carried away. Boom! 2-0, and it's not yet half-time. That was a thunderbolt. Bullet header. They just can't cope with him in the box. There's no real movement. It's just sheer power. Now, obviously, we know, Feyenoord are a good side, but we know that Eredivisie is not up to the same standard as the Premier League these days. Obviously, Ajax, PSV, Feyenoord, those teams probably would compete in the division, but we should be, especially as the best side in the Premier League this season, which we are, having just clinched the title, we should be brushing past teams like this, but I thought it would be tougher away from home, but maybe we're just playing really well. Half-time whistle goes. So far, so good, unless you're Eden Hazard and you're struggling. Big night for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Europa League quarter-final. He'll be pleased to get a run out on this stage on what is essentially a big game. It's a major European competition. I've said many times before it's not the one we want to be in, but next year we will be in the Champions League. It's just about winning this trophy. Barkley looks to make it 3. That was a tame effort, though. Defensively solid today. Rudiger and Luiz partnered again together. That was the centre-back pairing that kind of started the season for us. Until we brought Harry Maguire. Why have all the defenders left that? That's why. They knew we'd miss. Here's Vilena. Feyenoord coming forward. Chance for them to grab a goal and get back into this tie. Defending's not good. Alonso's not good. Kepa with a save. Ref pointed to the penalty spot and I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea why. It didn't look like we made a challenge, which is what annoyed me in the first place. Now apparently there's a penalty. There was a Feyenoord player laying on the floor. Oh my word. What a dive. The contact was about 5 minutes before he went down. Come on, Kepa. Oh, they're making a sub. I hate that. When you're waiting to take a penalty and your own team makes a sub and just makes you wait looking at the ball on the penalty spot, that can be severely off-putting. I think Kepa saved the last penalty he faced. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. That wiggling around on the goal line really seems to help. I think they've changed something. They must have changed the formation. They must have changed their mindset because they are coming at us now, Feyenoord. You expect them to do so at home, and obviously they've got to chase the game. Got to chase Kante first. They've done that. Although Jorginho takes over, he's quite strong. They're not afraid to pass the ball around at the back, are they? But sometimes that is their own downfall. Look how many players we've got around the ball, and still they keep it. Alonso now. Barkley dinks it over the top. I was looking for Icardi. Instead, the ball finds Wilfried Zaha. Why am I shooting from there, really? Oh, lovely, weird, strange footwork from Alonso, but whatever it was, it worked. There's a runner on the right. It's Mauro Icardi. Hasn't put the ball in the back of the net today, and he very nearly did there, but just high and wide. Wilkinson plays it out. Alonso doesn't do his defensive duties well, but Sergio Roberto does, or does he? Just wanted to nod that back to Kepa, but wasn't the most accurate header, and now it's a corner and a chance for the opposition to score from this set piece. Played it short, a couple of side steps. They go back. Geordie classy. To stand the ball into the back post. Alonso does really alert. Hudson-Odoi out-muscled. Whoa, that would have been a clever effort. Chipped it up and went to volley it. Clearance isn't a good one. Kepa doesn't know whether to stay or go. Shot comes in. Alonso blocks, and there's a collision between Kepa and the goal and the attacker, and a free kick is given in favour of the goalkeeper. 6 minutes left. I just want to keep a clean sheet, really. Roberto's got some defending to do here. He's done it well, and Luiz will just smack this clear. One final chance, maybe. 2 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. This is nice football. They haven't changed their style of play. The shot comes in. It was definitely bending into the corner. But Kepa with another decent save. I really like this goalkeeper, honestly. Last attack. I mean it. We're deep into stoppage time. Ref, just blow the whistle. Just blow the whistle, please. Kepa comes out. He's going to gather that. No spillages. As soon as he thumps this forward, it's going to be over. It's over now. He's not even going to get the chance to kick it. Feyenoord 0, Chelsea 2. One giant leap towards the Europa League semi-final. We were so poor in the domestic cups as well. But in Europe, we seem to be doing okay. So we look at the Premier League table as we end this episode. The gap is 10 points. We've got just 5 games to play. Spurs have only got 4 games to play. How's the title wrapped up then? Tell me this. So Spurs have got 4 games remaining, which gets them possible 12 points. And the gap's currently 10. Am I being thick here? Am I being thick? So if we lose all our remaining games, we're going to finish on 78 points. If Spurs win their remaining 4 games, they're going to end up on 80 points. So how is the title ours? Do you know what I'm tempted to do? Score own goals in all my remaining games. And lose them all. Am I doing this maths wrong? Because I feel like this is so obvious. It's definitely a 38 game season. It's the Premier League. And the gap is 10 points. So how are we champions? Can't work that out. I can't work that out. It's hurting my brain. I don't know if I'm being incredibly thick or whether FIFA is just wrong. How many fixtures we got left? Starting with Liverpool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spurs are going to have 4 left. So they win that, 3 points. They win the next one, 6 points. One after that, 9 points. One after that, 12 points. We're not even champions, but we've done the whole title presentation. That is just madness. Anyway, what I want to look at... I can't get my head around that. What I want to look at is player stats for the Premier League. That's what you guys keep asking for. There they are. Top scorer, Sadio Mane and Florian Andone of Brighton. And Pascal Gross. What a return those two. Brighton have got out of those two. That's probably why they are where they are. Without those goals, that would be... It'd be ridiculous. I mean, 27 goals between them. That is madness. Harry Kane's got 13. He's probably the favourite to win the Golden Boot for me because I'm hoping we'll keep Sadio Mane quiet when we play Liverpool. Eden Hazard, our Premier League top scorer, with 11. Zaha behind him with 10. Icardi also on 10. It's good to have 3 players up there. Morata's actually got 8. And considering him and Icardi have been alternating, that is absolutely superb. Just showing you the rest of the list. Who's Ben Yedder playing for? Man United, fair enough. Good signing for them. Let's have a look at assists. Wow. Top 3 Chelsea players. Kovacic on there in 8th place as well. But Hazard with 11. Icardi and Kante with 8 each. Kovacic on 6. You see down at the bottom, Pedro's made the list, which is great because Pedro's hardly played. Look, 17 matches compared to all the others around him. That is an incredible return. Other than that, nobody... really else on there. Clean sheets. Hugo Lloris for Spurs is leading the way. Kepa in 2nd, just 1 more than Manchester United's David De Gea. Ederson. So all the teams you'd expect to be strong defensively are at the top of that list. I don't really want to see who's getting less than 4 clean sheets, do we? Yellow cards, don't want to be on that list. Red cards, don't want to be on that list. So let's have a quick look at the squad report. I've got 3 emails. If I don't answer those, you lot get moody. Bruised shoulder for Hazard, only out for 5 days, and I don't want an international job. So just a really quick look at the squad hub and the player ratings, because we had a look quite recently, but I know you guys like to see the stats. So in terms of goals, we've just seen it. In terms of assists, we've just seen it. Appearances, Kepa obviously made the most, followed by Kante, Azpilicueta, and then there's a bit of a gap to the rest of the boys. Kennedy played 35 games, 8 goals and 3 assists for Newcastle. That's what I call a very successful loan spell. Zuma, 27 appearances and 1 goal while he's been out at Everton. In terms of overall change, that's another one we're very interested in. Ampadu up 7, Hudson-Odoi up 6. Ampadu now 70 rated. I love that. We're going to continue to work on him and Hudson-Odoi, both just 18 years old. Going to promote the 2 youth players as well at the end of this season, so hopefully they'll be in and around the squad next year. We look forward to bringing them through. So we've got to be careful who we sign, because I don't want to alienate these 3. This is what I was saying last time out. Don't want to go out and buy a new centre-back, a new left midfielder and a centre-mid if it means these 3 are never going to play again, basically. We've got Mason Mount coming back. He's just 20 years old. Very much looking forward to that. 75 rated overall as well. Been out on loan at Derby under the guidance of Frank Lampard. So yeah, guys, pretty successful episode. Apart from the maths. FIFA's maths. We're champions, but we're not champions. Go figure. Anyway, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next episode.